Yeah, hello. Good morning. Good morning, Grace. Can you hear me? Okay, so great. Yeah, good morning. Yes, good morning, everybody. Let's get started with our lecture on Samadhi. Samadhi here. And at the first beginning, as always, we'll like to do a prayer. So let's sit upright, place our palms together, and concentrate on the prayer below. We take refuge with our kind mentor, Benny. We take refuge with Shakyamuni Buddha. We take refuge with all the triple jewel of the 10 directions and the 3 periods of time. Verse for opening a future. The surpassed profound and wonderful Dharma in hundreds of millions of years is difficult to encounter. We now see and hear it, receive and behold it, and we vow to fathom the Tathagata's true meaning, and we vow to practice the Tathagata's true way, and we vow to attain the Tathagata's true state. We vow that we can spontaneously express the Buddha's understanding, Buddha's view, Buddha's wisdom, Buddha's merit and virtue, Buddha's capability and Buddha's state through our actions, speech, and thoughts. We also vow that all the living beings can enter into the Buddha's understanding, Buddha's view, Buddha's wisdom, Buddha's merit and virtue, Buddha's capability, and Buddha's state all into us. So that's the prayer. Yeah, with the prayer, we can go ahead and we can base ourselves on the Buddha's understanding, Buddha's view, Buddha's wisdom, Buddha's merit and virtue, Buddha's capability, and Buddha's state. So that's why we do prayer every day. Now let's go ahead with our review, okay? Secondly, let's do the review. What we learned yesterday. Can you remember it? Did it still in your mind? Did it still be in your mind? So let's get started with the video. Yeah, let's listen to it. Do the listening practice.
As a result, we believe we are these limited bodies. As a result, we believe we are these limited bodies. As a result, we believe we are these limited bodies. As a result, we believe we are these limited bodies.
Yeah, that's it. Who would like to try to recite it? Anybody else? Anybody would you like to try? Yes, recite it. Read it from your memory, okay? Yes, Grace, good morning.
Yes, good.
Yeah, how are you today? Everything good?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, so great. Yeah, let's do the recitation. You please.
Yes, all right. As a result, we believe we are this limited body. Yeah, right.
Yes, content is perfect. Yes, I
Thank
think so.
you.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, amazing. So who would like to try more? Anybody else? Okay, Joy. Good morning, Joy.
As a result, we we are with we are. As a result, we we are realized. Eh?
Okay, no worries. Just listen to it again, okay?
As a result, we believe we are these limited bodies.
Yeah,
Okay.
please.
As a result, we believe we are these limited bodies.
Wow, in the same way. Yeah, gorgeous. Yeah, I really enjoy it. The talented in shadowing. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Joy. Okay, Alice, good morning. Alice, how are you?
Yeah,
So
I'd like
great
to
to hear you. Yeah,
recite it.
please. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, please.
As a result, we believe we are these limited bodies.
Oh, yes, interesting. Yeah, I really enjoy your recitation. Yeah, let's go ahead. Anybody else? If no, I will do that. Okay, +1. I will do that. As the result, we believe we are these limited bodies. Okay. Yeah, we really believe. Yeah, we are hungry. We feel cold. Yeah, not the body structure. Not the feels hungry. The body needs something else. Yeah. So we believe. Yeah, as a result, we believe we are these limited bodies. Yeah. Interesting. Let's go ahead and today we will focus on sentence 11. So this is the 11th stage of our lecture on samadhi. Let's go ahead. The sentence is a bit longer, but no worries. I mean that the main course is very short. This is the main course. Okay, let's go with the video. Okay.
As a result, we believe we are these limited bodies. We live in fear, either conscious or unconscious, that the limited self-structure that we are identified with will die. We live in fear, either conscious or unconscious, that the limited self-structure that we are identified with will die. We live in fear, either conscious or unconscious, that the limited self-structure that we are identified with will die.
Yeah, that's it. That's the whole sentence. A bit complicated, but no worries. The main clause is very short. This the main clause. We live in fear, and then there is yeah. I just put the phonetic symbols here because I cannot speak out the technical terms as well either. Yeah. So here, parentheses. Do you know parentheses? The words or phrases insert into this sentence. So here, either or works as a parentheses. Parentheses, yeah, as a parentheses. And then there is a that a positive clause, and then another that is another clause, relative clause. And then there is a phrase identify with. So that's the whole grammar structure. Let's go to the new words first, okay? And the new words are in the navy. Do you know navy? In navy color. Do you know navy is a kind of a dark blue. So here is navy. So let's go to the video first. Again, and then we can go to the words and expressions.
We live in fear, either conscious or unconscious, that the limited self-structure that we are identified with will die.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 together. Okay. The words and expressions. Feel. What does feel mean? ER pronounced like ear. Feel. And the paraphrasing of fear is the bad feeling that you have, when you are in danger. Even something bad might happen, or when a particular thing frightens you. Might happen, or yeah, you are in danger. Actually, maybe something hasn't happened, but might happen. Yeah, but you feel the bad feeling that you have when you are in danger, when something bad happened, might happen, or when a particular thing frightens you. So that's the norm here in our lecture, in our future, in our context. It works as a norm, a NOUN norm. This is the fear and the conscious. Conscious is a ADJ adjective. Adjective means conscious. Conscious means aware of something or noticing something. And there is a phrasal verb. Phrasal verb, do you know? Is the phrase led by by verbs. Be conscious of these an expression like be conscious of something. And then unconscious. They are opposite. Do you know opposite? They are the, let me check, antonism. Do you know antonism? Insert. Yeah, maybe antonym. Sorry, not them. Antonym. Antonym. Yeah, antonym. They are antonym. They are a group of antonym. Conscious, unconscious. And what does unconscious mean? It means exists. Exists or happening. Existing or happening without you realizing or being aware. Not deliberate or controlled. Sometimes it means out of your control. Just come out by itself. This is the unconscious issue. So here, we really live in fear. Well, yeah, we are afraid that something will be lost, and we're in fear. We're living here fear and fear about our money, our fame, our health, and also our friends and relatives, even our family. So we live in fear, either conscious. Sometimes the fear is conscious, yeah, but sometimes the fear from unconscious, from unconscious mind. So these words that the autonym was conscious. Sometimes you can feel, you can see, but sometimes you cannot see. It is from the eighth conscious. You know, the eighth consciousness, the eighth, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, the eighth consciousness. So this is either conscious or unconscious. Now let's go ahead with unconscious and then the first one is structure. What does structure mean? The way in which the parts of something are connected together. Yeah, we have a body structure. And in this video, the producer called self-structure. Also means our body structure. Body structure made of flesh, do you know flesh? And sometimes bone and blood and nerve. Do you know nerve? Yes, something like this. So the structure. What does it mean? The way in which the parts of something are connected together, arranged, or organized. So this is the structure. And then, 1, 2, structure. Yeah, there are 2 syllables in the structure, and the stress should be put on the first one. Structure. Yeah, structure. And then identify. Identify. The letter I pronounced as itself I, and the stress is put on the second syllable. It's put on the second syllable. Then identify, and then y also pronounced like I. So identify. What does identify mean? And here I just put the phrase identify with mean. I mean that this means phrase. This means identify with. To feel that you can understand and share the feelings of somebody else. Identify with totally means work together, means to feel that you can understand and share the feelings of somebody else. So that identify with. So die. And the last word is die. I think you are familiar with the word die. It means to stop living. Stop living. And life is end, right? Die. And is intransitive word. Just die and nothing else. There is no object followed by die. So die works as intransitive. Intransitive. It's an intransitive verb. So the whole words and expressions are like this, 6 together. Who would like to try to pronounce them, please? It's a show time now. Anybody wants to try? Okay, Grace, you please.
Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, bear, cancers, unconscious, unconscious. Yes,
Yeah, unconscious is better here, and this syllable. Yeah, that's correct.
yes.
Not conscious. Yeah.
Conscious, yes.
Would you like try again these 2 words?
Yes, conscious, unconscious,
Yeah.
unconscious.
Perfect.
Yes.
Let's go ahead with this
Yeah.
group. Okay.
Structure, identify, die.
Perfect. Yeah,
Yes.
pronounced well. Well done. Thank you so much, Grace. Thank you. And then Alice, your turn now. Yeah. Hi, Alice.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. At the beginning, begins with feel, you please.
Okay. Feel, conscious, unconscious, yeah, conscious, unconscious.
Perfect. Yeah, go ahead, please.
Structure, identify, die, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's correct. Amazing you are. Yes, thank you so much. So that's the words. Yeah, I will repeat it because to enhance the pronunciation, because we need to put these 6 words and expressions into the sentence. So we need to repeat it time after time. Okay, I will try to read them. Feel. Feel. And then conscious. Conscious. And then unconscious. unconscious. Yeah, next one is structure. Identify. Die. So that's the was an expressions. Let's go to the grammar, okay? There are 4 points on the grammar issue. One is either or, and used to show either or. What does it mean? Okay, first of all, let's go to the whole structure. We live in fear, either conscious or unconscious, that the limited self-structure that we are identified with will die. Actually, the main clause is we live in fear. This is the main clause. Others are other parts, either conscious or unconscious. Here there is a phrase, either or, either conscious or unconscious. Yeah, what does either or used? What does it use? What does it be used? Either or used to show a choice of two things. Yeah, a choice of two things. Yeah, sometimes the feel is is from consciousness, and sometimes the feel is from the unconsciousness. So there is a choice to show a choice of two things, and yeah, the function either or, because there are two comments. One is before them and the other is after them. So this is a sign of two commas, two marks of comma means there. This is a parenthesis. Do you know parenthesis? You can check it out in your dictionary. What does parenthesis mean? I will check it out. Yeah, parentheses.
Parenthesis.
Have you seen it? What does it mean? That is added to a speech or piece of writing, especially in order to give extra information. Now here, yeah, it works as the extra information because we live in fear. What kind of fear? Yes, sometimes the fear comes from consciousness, and sometimes we are unconscious of such kind of fear. So this is a choice. This it offers us an extra information. So the either or and then a positive clause that have you known it? Are you aware of that? Do you agree with me that that works as a positive clause? A positive clause. What does a positive clause that mean? To explain the word fear further. What kind of fear? Fear further, and the fear that which kind of fear? The limited self structure, actually the body, our body. But here, the producer named the limited structure actually our body because it followed by we believe what these limited bodies. Limited bodies also means limited self structure. Yeah, we feel what kind of feel? Yeah, the limited self-structure we are identified with. The limited self-structure will die, while living feel that our days. Yeah, actually, yes. I also live in fear. Yeah, I worry about the days of myself. I worry about the self-structure will die. But yeah, if I focus on the Buddhist teaching, I will not live in fear. Yeah, just die. Yeah, because this is the common phenomena. is a common sense we are dying. Otherwise, we need to practice and to achieve the Buddhahood and let the limited structure not be limited and to perpetuate it forever. So that's the limited self structure means the limited body also means body, our body. We're living feel. Why feel? Because we feel that the limited structure, our body will die. That's it. And that in the opposite clause, that have no place. It works as there is no part such as the subject, verb, or object. No, that can take part. Nothing here. So that's why it is named a positive clause. A positive clause is different from relative clause because relative clause that always works as the subject in the clause or the object in the clause. So that's the difference. Here that has no role. So role, do you know role? Has no role in the sentence, in the clause, because this is the whole clause. Okay, we need to cope with it. Yeah, the limited self-structure will die. This is the whole sentence, and that's the word that plays no role in this sentence. Plays no role in this sentence because this is a complete. This is a complete sentence. The subject is limited self-structure, and the verb is will die. So this is the whole sentence, a complete sentence, a finished sentence. So that plays no role in this sentence. So it is called a positive clause like that. And the function is to explain the word feel further. So this is a positive clause like that. And it works in this way. And then there is a relative clause that here that it's a link word and it is also a pronoun, and the real noun is structure, self-structure, right? We're identified with self-structure very much. We're identified with our body very much because sometimes we look at the mirror, very focused because we care a lot. We care much about ourselves, our appearance, our body, our form, and even everything relative to ourselves. So the self structure, and here in the relative clause led by that, we're identified with the limited structure. We're identified with our body very much. And so here, the self-structure, what kind of structure? Use the relative clause led by that to explain further as well. The body, the self-structure, were identified with very much. But the body will die. So that's why we live in fear. We feel that someday we're dying. Our body will die. So that's it. That's the relative clause. And then the last one is a phrase verb. Verb. Let's double check the word, okay? Maybe pronounce as Fraser. Fraser.
Phrasal.
Yeah. A is pronounced like the Fraser. Phrasal. Phrasal.
Phrasal.
Zo. Yeah, phrasal.
Phrasal.
Phrasal verb. What does phrasal mean? Here, phrasal, you know. Yeah, connected with the phrase. With the phrase. Yeah. Here, phrasal verb identify with. Here used is a past is a passive used passive participle. Be identified with. Be identified with. Yeah, we are identified with the body. To feel, what does identify with mean? To feel that you can understand and share the same feeling of somebody else. Yeah, why say that we are identified with? Because in the world, yeah, the human being are identified with. They have the same meaning, have the same feel, have the same feeling. Yes, and they believe, yeah, the human beings believe they are these limited bodies. They share the same opinion. They really identified with this opinion. So that's it. So that's the be identified with. Identify with. Show the same feeling with all the other human beings. Yeah, have the same feeling, have the same opinion. Okay. So that's the grammar. 4 points together. I'm not sure if you can comprehend them. Just repeat, and repeat. Okay, time to go to the next step to shadow it. Okay, let's follow the video.
We live in fear, either conscious or unconscious, that the limited self-structure that we are identified with will die. We live in fear, either conscious or unconscious, that the limited self-structure that we are identified with will die. We live in fear, either conscious or unconscious, that the limited self-structure that we are identified with will die.
Okay, yes, as always, but like this time, listen to the video carefully and find out the stressed words, okay?
We live in fear, either conscious or unconscious, that the limited self-structure that we are identified with will die.
One more time.
We live in fear, either conscious or unconscious, that the limited self-structure that we are identified with will die.
Yeah, what I heard in the real blue, in real red, is like this. Let's mark it. Okay. Well, live is a verb, right? Well, the real red, feel, and unconscious, that the limited self-structure that we identified with will die. Do you agree with me? These are the stressed words. Do you know stressed words? You need to pronounce in a high pitch, louder, or sometimes longer than the other words. Okay, and the time to follow it, I will play it for some of you who would like to try. Grace, you would like to try, right? Hello, Grace.
英联 first.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I like to play it for you first, okay? Okay.
We live in fear, either conscious or unconscious, that the limited self-structure that we are identified with will die.
Sorry.
Yes, Grace. You
Yes,
please.
yes. We live in fear, either conscious or unconscious, that the limited self-structure that we are identified with will die. You're right?
Oh, genius. Okay, and pay attention to limited structure, how to pronounce it. Let's,
Yes.
how to read it in a right term. Let's go ahead. Repeat it, okay? Listen to the video again.
Yes.
We live in fear, either conscious or unconscious, that the limited self-structure that we are identified with will die.
The limited structure, the limited structure, these two words are very weak.
Yes.
The limited structure, okay, the limited self-structure. Yeah, try again, please, the whole
Yes.
sentence.
Yes.
Play it again.
We live in fear, either conscious or unconscious, that the limited self-structure that we are identified with will die.
Yes, you please, Grace.
Yes. We live in fear, either conscious or unconscious, that the limited self-structure that we are identified with will die. You're right?
I see. Yeah, your tongue is right, but some words are not right, right? Limited.
Limit.
Yeah, maybe someday okay, I will look it in the dictionary. Limited. Yeah, not limited, limited, and this is
Oh,
put
yes.
on
All
the
right.
yeah.
Limited.
Yeah. That's the problem here. Yeah,
Limited.
yeah.
Yes.
Limited
That
structure.
limited
Okay, read it
self-structure.
again, please. Follow it
Yes.
again, please.
All right. We live in fear, either conscious or unconscious. That the limited, that the limited, that the limited, that the limited self-structure that we are identified with. Yet, all right.
Yeah, and
Oh, we'll die. Yeah, all right.
yeah, perfect.
Sorry.
This one, and this time, yeah, you did so well. Thank you so much.
Thank
You're
you.
genius. Yeah, you can change yourself. You can correct yourself in a right way. Yes, thank you so much. And then Alice, hello, Alice. Yeah, good evening. Good morning. Sorry. Let's go ahead with the video first, okay?
We live in fear, either conscious or unconscious, that the limited self-structure that we are identified with will die.
Yes, Alice.
Okay. We live in fear, either either conscious or unconscious, that the limited self-structure that we are identified with will die. Okay, once
Wow.
again. Okay.
Yeah, and I think there is a connection here. Or unconscious, or unconscious. Let's listen to it carefully.
Okay.
We live in fear, either conscious or unconscious.
Or unconscious. Yeah, a bit linction. Yeah. Yeah, you try it again, okay? Please.
Okay. We live in fear, either conscious or unconscious, that limited self-structure that we are identified with will die.
Oh, I really enjoy it. You are in the right way. Yeah, that's correct. You are in the very, very way. Yeah, I remember, yeah, at the first beginning we get together to learn English drama. I found that you read everything word by word. But now you're so professional. Okay.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
genius. Yeah, I really enjoy your reading. Thank you so much, Alice.
Yeah.
And then Grace is a time. Oh, sorry, Joy. Joy is your time, not
Morning.
Grace. Joy.
Evening.
Hello, morning. Morning, Joy. So would you like to listen to the video first or just directly to read it?
Okay. Thank you.
Listen or read. I
read.
cannot hear you clearly. Respond me, please.
We live
Hello,
in fear.
Joy.
Hello.
Okay, I will play it first.
The self-structure that we are identified with will die. We live in fear, either conscious or unconscious. The limited self-structure that we are identified with will die.
Okay.
Joy, you please.
Okay. We live in fear, either conscious or unconscious. Then the limited self-structure that we are identified with will die.
Wow. Yeah, your voice is so mild, so gentle. You are a real gentleman. And I think your intonation is perfect. Yeah, you are in the way of a native speaker, authentic way. You are so genius. Yes, thank you so much. So anybody else want to try more? If no, I will try it. Okay.
Live in fear, either conscious or unconscious, that the limited self-structure that we are identified with will die.
Okay. We live in fear, either conscious or unconscious, that the limited self-structure that we identify with will die. That's it. So who would like to recite it? It's a bit longer, but I think the structure is very, you can clarify them, make it clear in your mind. In that way you can memorize them. So who would like to try to recite it? Alice, you please. Hello, Alice.
Yeah, Enid, I think
Yeah, I
Joy
can
is
hear
first.
you. Yeah, clearly.
Okay, thank you. We live in fear, either conscious or unconscious, that limited self-structure that we are identified with will die.
Wow, genius. That's correct. Yeah, for Mars. Exactly. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you, Alice. And then it's your turn, Grace. Hello, Grace.
Yes, all right. Let me try.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Mm, we live in fear, either conscious or unconscious, that the limited self-structure that we are identified with will die.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
that's
correct.
right.
Yes, of course.
Yes. 刚才是背的。
Yes, I see. I know it's your recitation. Perfect. The
Thank you.
content is right. Thank you. And then, yeah, Joy, it's your time to recite it.
Okay. We live in fear, either conscious or unconscious. Then the limited self-structure that we are identified with will die.
That's correct. Yeah. I listened to you attentively. Yes, attentively. And found out all the words in red. I can hear all the words in red. You just recite. I think you're right. So that's the power of stressed words, right? Depending on the stressed words, you can comprehend everything. Yeah, you can get the main meaning. Yeah, thank you so much, Joy. Yeah, so you always behave in a humorous way. Okay, I will recite it also. We live in fear, either conscious or unconscious, that the limited self-structure that we're identified with will die. So that's today's lecture. on this sentence. Let me double check. Sentence 11. Yeah, it is also the 11th stage of our lecture. Thank you for attention. Thank you for attending, for being with me for about 1 hour. And let's go over what we've learned today. The grammar. Yeah, there are 4 points. Yeah, two subordinate clauses such as a positive clause and a relative clause also led by that. And then the verbs, the phrases either or, and also identify with. Identify with means show the same feelings or same opinion with something, with somebody. So the grammar point and there are 6 words and expressions: feel, consciousness, and consciousness, the opposites. Conscious and unconscious, the opposite. And also structure, self-structure, it also means body, our body. Yeah, self-structure here. And identify with this the phrasal verb. And then there is another intransitive verb, die. So that's what we've learned today. And from the Dharma meaning, from the Dharma aspect, really it is we live in fear. We worry too much. Worry about everything, especially our birthdays and our fame, also our fame and our money, our fortune, and our appearance as well, right? So that's all for today. Thank you for listening, and I'm going out. So I have to end here, and see you next time. See you tomorrow, okay? Have a nice day. Enjoy your time ahead. And in the Australian way, you can say good day, mate. Good day, mate.